so. What son of a gun? Pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. My parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Lock, son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Poses.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Seattle Seahawks and the Kansas City Chiefs. Dixon with the honor of getting us started, and we're underway from Kansas City. It's Brashard Smith now with the return, and in the end he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
26-yard line.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Yellow.
3rd and long for him here. That's him on the quick hitter. Makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Pistol now for Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick.
Intercepted by the Seahawks. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
First and 10 from the 32.
Ready. Blue, 32. Hut.
They'll throw to start the drive. And his first pass falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Let's go. 45. One. Check, huh?
He's going to throw it. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up third down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
They'll throw, third and long. And this one doesn't go far.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he missed it. It's no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Still going inside the 35. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs going 6-0 here in the first. Just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Makes the score.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Torrey Horton on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Put.
Now to the running back. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Watch out now. 50. Block 40. Ready.
Another carry for him. He finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
About set. This is third and 5.
Let's go now.
And send a receiver left.
22.
Third down from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. An incompletion won't help.
Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 from the 43. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the in route. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Yellow.
Looking to throw Mahomes. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Here he goes, third and long. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Striker, 3-3. Set.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks got to keep on throwing. But boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
The incomplete pass. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Black, 95. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel.
Here we go. 33, yellow, check.
Here's a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. Passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called. Yeah. But finally, as you said, their first completion.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Set.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
On the ready.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set, hut.
Back to the well again. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment.
Ready, break.
About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Coverage for the Chiefs as they get prepped for this third down.
Here we 10 cycles. 10 black. Smash. Red. 5.
Throw here. Third down. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Here we go, set. 52 blue, white, strike, check, strike, cut.
4th down, pass coming. That one's caught. Horton has it. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, Seattle.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Down. Ready?
From the red zone now. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Smash. Ready.
Now here he goes on the boot. Bails out of the pocket quick. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. Watch do it.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Strike.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. That play good for 17 on a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. You didn't just get the first down, you got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Yellow, yellow. Easy, easy, easy.
They give it to him again. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, 43, yellow.
To the air on 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow.
Option design here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
57, go.
To the air, Mahomes. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Mahomes to throw for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll come out throwing. Finds a seam down the middle. Hits the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead on the first play of the drive. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The Seahawks offense, look at this. They aren't leaving the field, lining up and going for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
60 red. Ready?
They give it to the back of his own read. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
14, Chiefs 7.
Every once in a while, you just have to get the pulse of your team and measure how aggressive you want to be. It is such a boost for a team when you follow up a touchdown by outplaying the defense and getting an extra 2.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Worthy now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
The running back gets it on the draw. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That run may not have got you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
And 3 at the 32-yard line.
Yellow.
It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Second and 3 now.
Yellow.
They'll run here from the gun. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Mahomes on 1st and 10. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Throwing is Mahomes. Completed to his running back. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. You get 22 out of that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes gets Gets it to him on the screen. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. Another throw for Mahomes. Brought in close to the 8. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. For somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Here we go, strike.
He'll call his own number. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Time now taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Law sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal. Here's the backup. First throw. Throw is caught. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Ready?
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal.
Ready?
They're going to try and throw it here. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Seahawks get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10.
Set, hut. 45, watch, ready?
Working now from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Brings up second and 4 at the 43-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Set. Ready?
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go now. Hey, Bull Fury. 52 blue. Set, go.
Looking to throw. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Down. Yellow, 22. Set.
Plowing up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready,
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
and cycle. Here we go, set. Set.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Set. Ready.
And he sent a man in motion.
Hut, hut.
He gives here to the motion man. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1 and 2 yards there. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue check. Hut, hut.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Ready, set.
3rd down, Chiefs going with a dime.
Hey, check mega. Here we go. 33. Check, huh?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection we see with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
50 Black 40. Check white. Ready.
Now give left side. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
On the set.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Okay, ready?
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Set, hut. 10 black. Hut.
Now looking to throw. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
17-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready. 45. Wide. Set.
Now an inside give to Walker. Saw Lane hit it quick. Call out a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ready.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Ready.
Hand off to the back. And they've taken across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Lining up now to try the extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Seahawks 21, Chiefs 7. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Worthy now to return it. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. All right, go, Lou, Eddie.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the 1st over the middle. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Now, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, brought inside the 15. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Back gets the handoff. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Seahawks will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 6, 10.
Running this one left. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Striker, yellow, 43.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Hut.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Ready?
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Come on, set. Black, 95. Ready?
That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So roughing the passer gifts them a 1st and goal.
Set, hut. Set.
Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Hut.
They give it to him up the middle. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Seahawks making a 3-score game in the fourth. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in.
That's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Here's Smith on the return. Making some progress here. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
36-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready? Viking 18. Craft all 80.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Ready?
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Dialing up a receiver screen. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Hits his running back. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Get it.
From the red zone now. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs drop the lead back to 13. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go. 50, green. Hut.
Starting this drive with a design run. It's on the turf, falls out, he lost it. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Set. Blue, 32. Set.
He'll pass it this time. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Ready, break.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Seahawks looking like they'll start this season with a win. All set to go now from the 35.
Smith, red. Set, hut.
They'll run here on first down. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Ready, set.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Down. Black, 95. Ready?
Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock. And that should finish off this win for him. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's go now. Shot, 45, white. Hut, hut.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Back to the well again. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And another one is no good. What a disaster this has been, Brock. That is his 3rd missed PAT in this ball game. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Worthy now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Not far away from making a house call right there. What a return. Get all the way across midfield, and now it opens up all sorts of possibilities. Try to push the tempo, capitalize on the momentum. You know what I love right here? This is shot zone time.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready!
Pass play on 1st and 10. Fits it through the middle. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Offense is hurrying. Time running down.
At the 18-yard line.
70s Timberwolves. Ready, right?
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock.
Ready?
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Tag. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in Week 1.